Hi guys, what's up? How's everybody doing today? But before we get started, please, pardon the, TV in the background there. I, can't reach the remote control at the moment, but, today I thought I'd talk about, something that a lot of people in the Dragon Ball community on YouTube have been sort of talking about / speculating, and that is where we see future Trunks and might come back in another arc. Now, as we all know, the last time we saw Trunks was episode 67 of Super, at the end of the Goku Black / Zamasu arc. And a lot of people have expressed not really dissatisfaction with how the arc ended, but just rather that Akira and Toei left Trunks' story way too open. And a lot of people feel like that's a calling card that Trunks and might return after the conclusion of the Tournament of Power. Now, me personally, do I think we'll get to see Trunks again? I would actually have to say yes, but probably not in the way some people like Keaton 101 or Qualman are thinking. Now, but before I give you my interpretation of how the arcs could go if Trunks does make a return to Dragon Ball Super, let me tell you what Keaton 101's and Qualman's theory is, okay? Now, before I get into it, let me also say that this idea is actually very well thought out, but in my opinion, guys, while the idea is cool, as I said, I feel like that the idea would almost be like having too many cooks in one kitchen. So basically their idea was that Trunks and Mai could come back to the present universe, you know, like where Goku and everybody else is after the Tournament of Power, obviously, but have children and another alternate version of themselves from living in another alternate timeline, obviously, because Goku Black pretty much destroyed Trunks' future timeline again, plus he pretty much killed Bulma, so Trunks would really have no reason to stay in his future timeline. But here's my problem with Mai and Trunks coming back with not only kids, but my real problem with the theory is coming back with another, I guess maybe you could say, anti-version of themselves, if that's the way that they wanted to go about this. Now, the problem with all of that is, I feel like that would be trying to pull Trunks and Mai in way too many different directions and do something that is, you know, kind of been already done with Trunks in his original run on Z, and also in a, well, not really done with the Goku Black arc, but for Mai and Trunks to come back with kids and another alternate version of themselves, I feel like that would be almost too weird of a scenario to actually make a whole arc worth of material for that. Again, not because it's cool, not because it isn't cool rather, but just because I feel like that would be too weird of a story to have to build a whole arc around. Now, my idea for how there could be another arc with Trunks is, maybe have to determine a power, everybody decides to maybe, try and contact Trunks, maybe via Fortune Teller Baba, and, I don't know, maybe from Elegant they had to fight maybe, Cell or somebody, and they need Trunks' new Saiyan ability to be able to combat the new threat. Or maybe something rather. Maybe Goku, Vegeta, and everybody else just wants to see how Trunks and Mai are doing since they left to go forward to the alternate timeline. Now, again, it's not really that there's a problem with that theory that I just talked about, but I feel like that would be cool, but it wouldn't make sense really to build a whole arc dedicated to just Trunks and Mai having children and finding another version of themselves in the new timeline that they're living in. Because that would be like literally just making an arc with people finding out that there's copies of themselves that maybe even are less intelligent or certainly less powerful than Trunks or Mai are on their own. But I do think that if they decide to bring back Trunks for one more arc, I do think that maybe it would be cool if somehow Goku and Vegeta, or maybe Bills or Whis or somebody, gets the idea to ask Fortune Teller Baba to try and find the timeline that Trunks is in, and maybe all of a sudden, maybe the King of Everything or somebody detects a threat from hell, or maybe something that comes from maybe an extra universe that they don't know about, and for whatever reason, they're gonna need Trunks' newfound ability to be able to deal with the threat. So, I guess my overall answer to could I see Trunks coming back for one more arc, or coming back to Super in general, again my answer would be yes, but it would have to be very carefully thought out how that's done. Now don't get me wrong guys, just like the scenario with Frieza, I do want to see Trunks come back, but it has to be very well thought out how it's done. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and hey, what's all of that Akira and his team does decide to bring back Trunks one more time, because I would like to see him kick somebody's ass again. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and keep on rocking. Yeah.